South Africans, andithi ndiqhela ukuniphakela zona zishushu. This time hayi ngicela nina nike niphakele mna. Kuvela istory apha ndiyabuzwa ukuthi uyasikhumbula isistory salomntana okuthiwa ugweye 130 years idume kule veki ke ne 130 years egoyelwa iziyobisi.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I see this video trending online of this lady that was caught with drugs in Sierra Leone. So you people just want to use it now to buy South Africans. South Africans are sending out people from their country saying they are giving their kids drugs. You people have seen that lady is from South Africa and using South African passport and South African ID, but who said she is a South African? Who said she is a South African? Even her husband is a Nigerian. I saw it. Even her husband is a Nigerian. You people, when you see South African, you will know that this person is from South Africa. Look at the way she is. Look at her face. Does it look like a South African? Anyways, guys, I don't have much to say about this video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to like, share, and subscribe while you listen to what people have to say about this. And my reaction will be at the end of this video. So please stay tuned.
Emazweni mna kuthe man uandile Gododa prominent member ke phofu ye-EFF hawuye waqefuza apho ezama ukubonisa ngongathi masiboneni into yoba ayobantu bangaphandle qha abantu abadila neziyobisi even ama South Africans ayadila neziyobisi since sibhizi nalo mcimbi wesuku elikhulu i-30 zika June na kanti bazidubule enyaweni. All this is allegedly, so ndizobuza ndikhalela abantu bandiphendule kuthiwe man ingathi udubule enyaweni uandile nje because le ntombazana apha ke phofu ekubanjweni kwakhe kuthiwe Asandra Dennis. Ndike ndangena ku live ndithi hayi man asina andiboni nje bathi sinawo thina amagama nezibongonyane ngathi zinje kube ngumuntu omnyama yena. Hayi bafethu okanye utshatile na hey andiyazi but nje ndibenza kungaba ngabazi into bayimani ngumSouth African lo muntu because eligama silazi Asandra Dennis. Kuthiwe hayi unontombi lo Asanda bani Daniso Daniso into ngathi njalo nje. Hayi bokuyi Facebook page yakhe yimember ye-EFF nansi picture yakhe ke phofu yena unontombi lokuthiwa ubanjiwe but ke ngoku because andikho good nakoqolasela even i-pictures ezi ndifuna umuntu nozanceda sixelele nje inyani into yoba ingabe nyani Asanda lo muntu okuthiwa ubanjiwe waze wagwenya i-130 years na. Yes siyayazi internet i-good ke kophofu ngoba sinazo nje investigators khonapha but sometimes nathi sinako nje ukuphazama nje kancinci kwenzeka into yoba amani uyaxokelwa ayonguye lo. So sifuna abantu abazaza bazosiconfirmela into yoba hayi nguye Asanda yena lo nxiba iskipa se-EFF kuthiwa uyimember dedicated member ye-EFF naku phofu ebonakala enxibe iskipa esithi vote EFF. Bafethu, and this is not about just lento. Is it possible into yoba niyayazi mos iba ezinye ze-members zama-EFF ziyathanda ukusilwisa ungathetha nje nge-EFF hayi bafuna ukonda ngawe bafune nje ukugravula. Is it possible into yoba benza njalo because inoba besazi into yoba sibakhipha isonke emloyeni apha kanisathethi mos sike sithetha amahimi wethu nje nge-leaders zakhona amagama azo amanevela nje endaweni ezingaqondakali abantu nje aba-associatewa nabo nje abaqondakali anisathethi nange-leaders. Sendithetha nge-EFF members ke ngoku kungenzeka into yoba sibhizi sisithi sifuna ukulwisana nento neziyobisi sifuna amabhoda thina valwe bona bafuna into yoba amabhoda avulwe silwisana nabantu abase-South Africa abangekho semthethweni bona bayabathanda zi-African brothers and sisters. Niyayibona mos yonke lento sina sifuna into lokwenza neziyobisi bona ke baze bancome xa kubanjwe nodadewethu bonabo ngokuba ungudadewethu nalowo into bajonga ne-South Africans nazo zibhizi kulo mcimbi weziyobisi bengazi inoba ke into yoba is one of their own, so lena i-own goal uba ngabanyani injalo. South Africans ndicela nincede mna ke ndizobuza kuni this time into yoba is this true na? Is an EFF member a powder smuggler? Cela niphendulwe kwi-comment section. This is very worrisome.
A High Court judge in Sierra Leone has sentenced a 37-year-old South African lady to a total of 130 years after authorities say she was caught with approximately 5.4 kilograms of cocaine. But beyond the conviction itself, there is a bigger lesson here. Sometimes we become so attached to stereotypes that we start believing certain crimes are only committed by people from certain countries. Yet this case reminds us of something important. Crime does not belong to one nationality. It does not care where you come from. Every country has hardworking, law-abiding citizens. And every country has people who make terrible decisions. That is why it is dangerous to judge entire nations based on the actions of a few individuals. Because the moment we do that, we stop looking at the individual and start blaming millions of innocent people for something they had nothing to do with. The real story here is not that the person is South African. The real story is that drug trafficking remains a global problem, and authorities across Africa are increasingly taking a tougher stance against it. Perhaps the bigger question is this: should we spend more time fighting crime itself rather than attaching crime to entire nationalities? Thank you all for watching this video, and drop your thoughts in the comments.
Okay, I think it is too much for South Africa at this moment, right? Because not only that they are doing very bad in the ongoing World Cup, but also they are doing very bad in terms of other records. And when I say records, I mean criminal records. Because as we speak, a 37-year-old South African lady called Asandra Dennis has just been sentenced to 130 years in prison in my country, Sierra Leone, where she was caught with powder. Huge amount of powder that even made her sentence so huge. She was charged with 5 count charges, and now she has been sentenced to prison for 130 years in prison. First off, I'm really surprised that it is a South African lady, because most of the South Africans that come to my panel, they always have this argument: oh, foreigners are feeding our kids with powder. But now it is the same South Africans now taking powder to other people's country. And actually, this is the highest amount of powder they have caught with an individual so far this year, right? I know, though, the sentence is kind of like too much, which I also think is a consequence of what is going on in South Africa, because no African country want to take a life with South Africa. You see, this is why I always say, we need to call things the way they are. If you're gonna say it is all the foreigners bringing powder and there are no, people in your country also participating in this, then you are missing the point. First way of solving a problem is acknowledging it. Until you also acknowledge that your people in South Africa are also part of this part of it, and stop putting all on foreigners, your country's reputation is always gonna be there in a very negative way.
So guys, what do you all think about that video you just watched? I know this was just an opportunity for you people to vent your anger. Yes, people want to vent your anger. Oh, South Africans are this. South Africans are always saying this about foreigners. South Africans are always doing this with foreigners. But now it's their turn. It's not their turn, man. It's not their turn. It's still your turn to leave South Africa. Whether you like it or not, it's still your turn to leave South Africa, because you people introduced those drugs to these people. Yeah, even if they say that person is a South African, you people cause them to be like that. Because if you do not enter their country with such businesses, how will South African be doing such businesses? South Africa was a country that was ruled during apartheid. They did not even know what is drug. Since they got their freedom, you people came in with your illegal substances and introduced it to them. That is why they're asking you people should leave their country, so they can clear their kids. They can, clear my... Sorry, guys. Anyways, guys, see you on the next video next time. Bye, my cars.